Was there any part in the music video where you got bored?
I didn't necessarily get bored in any of it because I really liked it, but I wasn't too sure about when she dragged her hands down the stairs. I understand that she was leaving, but I think it wasn't maybe the strongest point of the video. It didn't leave me bored, it just maybe a little bit confused about it.
Okay. What do you think was the best part and the worst part of the music video?
I particularly like the beginning when you stack up all the clothes and the boat comes on, because it really kind of hints at what's about to come next and is much more interesting, I think, than just watching the person singing.
Yeah.
It's more sort of creative, I think, and inventive. And I like the bit at the end as well where you cut the scenes and she moves further and further away. So again, I think that's quite interesting and inventive, so it gives you more to watch really and more to think about.
So you think the rest of the music video in between is quite generic, really?
Well, not generic, because I like the when you put the bouncy balls on and stuff like that, adds an element of fun. I just
do you think that bit worked, the balls? Because other people have said don't really think
I
that
did
bit.
liked it, but I suppose there wasn't you couldn't tell exactly why it links. I liked it because it did make it more fun, but then in some ways I suppose that could be more for like a really poppy video,
yeah,
when all the element of the whole video is supposed to be fun and really upbeat.
Like an alpha beat video or something.
Yeah, I did like it, but maybe if you were to do another one that was a bit more upbeat music and a bit more kind of individual, maybe that would work a bit better.
Okay. Did the music video flow? Was it a clear narrative story?
I definitely thought it flowed because it kind of led you right through the story from the start to the beginning, with her packing her bags and leaving down the stairs right the way to her leaving at the end. And I quite like that as well because it's a bit sort of mystery. You don't really know where she's going, but she's just going and packing her bags. And I did quite like it as well that she was just singing over the top of it. So, but maybe it wasn't maybe quite clear why she was singing. Like, is she a singer, or maybe that's why she's going away? But I did like it how they contrast, because it tells the story and does the music video as well. But yeah, I definitely thought it was clear what was going on, storyline.
Does the video reflect the song?
Yeah, I think it does. It's quite kind of I said with the advert as well that it was quite kind of natural and quite folky. So I think the quirky ideas with the packing the bags and the cutting scenes when she's leaving, it kind of adds to the quirkiness of the whole video, and it's quite relaxed as well. It's all very sort of neutral tones, if you understand what I mean. There's nothing really garish or loud in there, so it does fit with the gentle, relaxing elements of the song. And I liked as well how there's quite a few close-up shots of her singing, and natural things like packing her bag, doing her makeup fit with the sort of natural everyday style, I think, of the music.
What genre do you think the music video is?
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a pop video, but I think it's kind of a mixture of folky and pop, because it's not heavy, so I wouldn't say it's like heavy chart music as in pop sort of girl band, boy band, but it has the quieter, folky, like natural sounds to it.
But would you say it's not like full-blown folk?
No, it's not. I imagine folk to be like, you know, fiddles and guitars and stuff like that. It's not really very kind of countrified and folky. It's a mixture between, I think I'd say it's like soft folk, soft pop, so I would describe it.
Does the video reflect the genre?
Yeah, I think it does. It's not like very dancey or very music, especially when she's on the stage. It's just a simple guitar playing and her singing, which I think sort of reflects. Yeah, it's like, I always imagine folk to be quite simple, like you just have your instrument and singing, so I think that does reflect it there. And as well with like how you filmed it as well, with the packing the bags again.
Yeah. So do you think the story part, you say like the performance element you think fits in with the folk because it's just simple, it's the girl with her music,
it's quite easy,
but the story part makes it a bit more poppy, a bit more accessible? Yeah,
I think that kind of grabs your attention more, because if it was just to be her singing the whole way through, people would get a little bit
bored.
Maybe bored, yeah, but that kind of brings it more up to date and modern, what people would look for in videos now.
Does it relate to any other artists or music videos, you think?
I think the style of the video links to Alphabeat, is what I immediately think of, because of like the balls and the sort of fun elements, but then the sound of it's more like Katie Melua again. It's a lot more relaxed and sort of more tones to her voice that you don't normally hear in like the Alphabeat tunes. They're a lot more kind of fun and upbeat.
Do you think the music video gives a positive or negative representation of the artist, and do you think she would be a good role model to young girls?
I think it's positive because she seems kind of the age group that I am anyway, and the people that I think would listen to it, so I can really kind of relate to her, I think. So it makes it positive because when you showed her doing her makeup and leaving, it's the sort of things that I think teenage girls would quite like to do and just go away and have some fun. And this, yeah.
What TV channels or websites do you think that you would expect to see this video?
Well, if she was in the charts, I'd expect to see it on MTV Hits or TMF or something like that, because that's normally where I go for all the latest music. But then as she's more individual and not necessarily mainstream in the kind of folky genre, maybe she'd fit better with like NME or something like that. So much more individual, I think, and something a little bit different before they're right there at the top of the charts.